All right. It's time. It's time, everybody.
All right, boys. Phase 2.
Really phase 1, but yeah. What are we gonna do? I'm keeping it forever. This is one of my favorite parts. One of my favorite parts of Batman Forever. Just rewatched that movie the other night as like a New Year gift to myself. That's what I rang the New Year in with, was Batman Forever. I watched Batman Forever into the New Year, and that was a fantastic time. I almost timed it to where Robin's parents died like the very beginning of the new year. It was almost the very first thing. It was within the first like 15 minutes of the new year I watched Robin's parents die. So that was a treat. Yeah, I had timed it. It was just where Bruce and oh my god, why can I not remember her name? Dr. Chase Meridian. Sorry. This is where Bruce and Chase were talking at the circus, and I'm pretty sure the very first words of the new year were who wouldn't? When they're chatting back and forth, and she's like, he dropped out of the sky and bang. Like, I think he felt it too. I was like, who wouldn't? And that was my new year. And now we're gonna just jump right into this, it looks like. Okay. Deck building. We probably should at least look at what all we've got. Yamcha's skillful. Its energy, hidden power level. They're away. R just moved me through. Nope. Yes. Okay. I can't seem to find a way to I guess, oh, okay, I just gotta click on it to, that's a physical energy attack removed from the game after use. Okay. Let's just play, right? Oh, here we go. Tutorial. Okay. Down on the control pad, here's your life deck. Discard pile, and your cards in your hand. So there are 3 cards in your hand to view. Okay. Press the B button to return. Use button. Finger block, but I want to view my other attacks. Fine. Okay. Is this the only song we get through the whole thing? 'Cause that'll be fun. Okay. To go down in the, I thought that was A button. Oh, I gotta use up and down to read more. Okay, that's silly. I want to view what it does. This one's not very intuitive, I won't lie. I do remember this one being really hard when I was a kid. Then go, okay. Play Goku's deck to start with, and Krillin, I guess. I'll give you one last chance to live. Are we gonna kill Krillin? Are we trying to murder each other in the? Okay. I don't know what's going on in the story of this game. Apparently, Goku has some beef with Krillin. Yeah, I was unaware of. He had a Dragon Ball? Anger +2. Okay. Fuck that means. Probably bad for me. He seems to be at the maximum amount of power he could be at. Nice, nice. Trunks makes himself clear. Goku's anger -2 and Krillin's anger +2. Well, that's not fair. That pisses me off. Dude, I'm mad as hell. I won't take it anymore. Okay, now I can at least, I think, just view all of my cards to see what they do. So active +3 stages of damage is successful. Raise your card's anger level 1. Okay. And I have 2 of these. Take the bottom 2 cards from your discard pile and place them at the bottom of your life deck. Discard this card from the game after use. I don't have anything in my discard pile, I don't think. And yeah, so those are my 2. So yeah, what can I can't use non-combat cards? Okay. Can't be used against this attack. Oh, select a card to defend with. Okay. Well, I guess I just have to pass because I don't have any defensive cards. What's he gonna do? Is he just gonna? Oh, he just smacked the crap out of me. What is final attack? What is final physical attack? Goku's anger -3. My goodness, I am just not very angry at all. I think he's gonna beat me. I really don't know what's going on with this one, to be perfectly frank. Yeah, this game's interesting. I don't have anything to use though. I don't think I have any anger left. Okay. Dude, I don't know what's going on. I guess I was trying to kill him, so, you know, there is that. What the heck? I can't do anything. I haven't been able to use any cards except for the one. So I really don't know. How does he have all these cards? What is it? I literally don't understand. This is nothing like the tutorial. This game's busted. I don't even know what's going on. Very poor tutorial, I would say. I guess maybe I just got very unlucky by only drawing 3 cards? How come I haven't been able to draw any more cards or anything? Like, he seems to have all these cards. Now I just have to discard one of my cards. This is a really weird game. The really weird card game. That was just his turn. That was just the very first turn. That took like 20 minutes. Okay. Let's definitely do that. Let's view this one. Okay. Attack. Okay, he's still got a Dragon Ball. Combat ended by Dragon Ball. Combat over. What is happening? Discard 1 card. Yeah. I won't lie to you guys. I have no idea what's going on with this one. How come I have to discard all my cards? This is a really strange, really strange card game. And I won't lie, the instructions, like the tutorial, wasn't very clear. Okay, we'll use Yamcha's defense. And it seems to just be the one song on a loop, too. Let's see what this one does. Not enough power stages. Okay. No, I'm still so very confused. This one's pretty wacky. Especially as far as card games go. It's not even like, I don't know, it's not anything like the Pokemon one or like Yu-Gi-Oh! Really have no idea with this one. I guess we'll use our defense still again. Final attack, I guess. I don't know. Probably gonna defend it. Oh, no defense? Okay. Actually hurt him? No idea if we're gonna actually hurt him or not with this one. I think we did. I think I'm just getting riggedy wrecked out here. I don't really feel it. I don't really have a way of knowing. I think that's, yeah, that's our health, obviously. So yeah, doo-dooing on me, I think. And I can't do anything. I haven't been able to do anything like this entire game. Do anything still. Okay. We got one power up. Yo, we're just getting poopied on for this whole thing. I don't know, Okay. Yes. We can use that card to attack. That's fantastic. Win or lose, we gotta turn this music off after this one and then find something else to put on, I guess. Just... Yes? I didn't know I could capture Dragon Balls. Yeah, I don't think I can do anything. discard that one. How's he have all these Dragon Balls? Krillin's got all of the Dragon Balls, apparently. Plus 10 power stages. One of those looks like a block. I won't lie, this one's pretty bad. This one's pretty boring. It said energy defense. I'm just not even gonna view it. We're just gonna block. Oh. Attack stopped. So I mean that's a start. Yeah, we're about to lose anyway. Let's just try to use it. I'm just gonna start throwing stuff at the wall, seeing if it sticks. See if any of these defend. Cool. I think that's gonna get me. Okay. Yeah, we just got crapped on. Okay. So, yeah, we will. Let's do. Yeah, well, we'll just leave it for a minute. Probably won't do this one for too much longer. We'll probably move on here in about 30 minutes to the next one. Try with Gohan. Which will probably just be one more match. These are long. Cool. Cool. Gohan's doing better. I don't think I have anything that defends. Unless this does? Oh, yeah. I'm gonna stop you with Chi-Chi. Alright. Yeah, that's crazy. So the combat just goes back and forth, and then it's like the next person's turn. I'm slowly starting to understand it. This one's really, really strange, though. Yeah, slow Sunday night too. Just a few lurkers. Nobody hanging out. Nobody else is around. Oh, what's up, man? Long time no see, dude. Oh, look at you bringing all the bots. Bringing all the bots with you. No, I'm just kidding. How you been, man? Oh, not bad. Not bad. Pretty chill. How was yours? Means 5 power stages. Two power stages. Raise mine, lower theirs. Physical attack. Lots of traveling. Oh yeah, where'd you go? Did you go Oklahoma? Maine? Docks the shit out of you. No, it's good. No, that's good though. Yeah, I didn't do anything. I stayed at home. We cooked like Thanksgiving dinner too. That was really nice. Oh, fun. Kansas, Oklahoma, and Kansas. Hell yeah. I think this is the one I want to use. So we could do that. Gohan's ready. Lower Krillin's anger. I'm still really completely unsure what I'm doing in this game. I played one match so far that took about 30 minutes. I got my ass kicked by Krillin as Goku. I just been throwing cards at the wall and seeing what sticks. I never figured out how to play this game when I was a kid. I used to have a bunch of cards, but I never actually like knew how to play. And he keeps getting his like guys. He keeps getting like Krillin cards that are like he's attacking me with, and I don't have one of those. Keep not getting those, or I don't know. Confused by this whole card game system. You know, that sounds like an awful amount of driving, and through a bunch of like backwards and middle of nowhere. Just like flat, plain, nothing to look at. Just, I guess, more Kansas. I've only driven through Kansas a couple times, but it's a nightmare. I hate it. Let's try to use plus 5 power stages. I don't know what that means. I think I'm like actually winning this one though. Only did 1 damage to him. Okay. Yeah, the music doesn't just, it just keeps going. What's up, Navy? it doesn't seem to just ever change. It's like they're about to, yeah, it's like they're right about to hit like the next, like, oh no, and you're ready to get that, like, right there, you're ready to get like the next beats, but they just didn't have the memory for it on the Game Boy Advance. What's up, Ken William? Yeah, out watching DBZ Abridged. Hey, that'll keep you company through Kansas. Yeah, Kansas is awful to drive through, but I guess depending on where you were in Kansas, I know it's not like too far, so that's always nice. Yeah, I mean, I guess we'll just use, oh, we can't use, yeah, we can't use non-combat cards, all right. Oh, right, we're defending, yeah. Right, yeah, because he keeps getting his guys. I don't know how to get my guy, like, I don't know. I think I'm just getting bad luck on the draw, I guess. I'm really truthfully unsure. I just final physical attack without. Yeah, I know, right? It's yeah, it's just on that loop, man. Last time on Dragon Ball Z, Goku defeated Frieza, and as his friends tried to wish him back to life. Yeah, that's no, I know. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. No, trust me. I'm with you. This is, dude, and this is shockingly, this is only my second match that I've played, because this is I'm like 40 minutes in. It took me like 30 minutes to get into like the very first, like just through the very first one. I'd lost too. Oh, nice. Hell yeah. Got to do some shoes things. Okay, do I have any non-combat cards like the truce card? Okay, we'll use that on his turn. Does that count as not cool? Very confused. Still very confused by the entire card battling system. I think when we hit the hour mark with this one, we're gonna move on to just any of the other ones. Okay, let's do that one. This sounds great. I like pressure punch. Yeah, no, that oh, that sounds nice though. Yeah, I mean, pretty barren drive, but at least I don't know, sounds nice and quiet, at least. That's one thing, that's how I know I'm getting older, man, is because like when I was sitting up on New Year's, it was like, you know, probably 11:30 New Year's Eve. I was sitting up with my sister and her boyfriend, and I started hearing like the fireworks go off, and forgetting it was New Year's Eve, I was like, what are people firing off these fireworks for? Like, what is all this shit? And I was like, oh right, yeah, it's like this is like the day to do that. But I was like, very much like, oh, what are y'all doing disturbing my peace? Yeah, see, that sounds horrible. Yeah, that sounds like awesome. Not having to deal with any people. Because that's the most horrible part about the holidays. That was the worst part about like the day after Christmas here. That Friday, driving around town on Friday. Oh no, it's a release. It'll be a release, I promise you that. Alright, we'll just final attack him, I guess. Can't perform any more attacks, alright. There we go. Yeah, we might even quit this one slightly early just because of, this song on loop is starting to drive me nuts, and I don't know at all what I'm doing here. Like, not even a little bit do I know at all what I'm trying to do here. Can't perform any more attacks, and I keep not being able to do anything. It was insane. Yeah. Okay. And I can't. Yeah, so I'm just stuck passing now. This happened in the last game where I had like one card and I couldn't do anything, and I was just stuck. I just keep passing over and over. And the combats are infinitely long. Like, I think this is only like the first or second turn of the game. It's completely ridiculous. I couldn't even tell that it was split. Yeah, the chances of that are pretty wild that you started it in sync. How far Depot, like, into Kansas was it? You don't have to tell me like where at exactly. I mean like hours wise. Cause I know my old roommates who used to live here in this house, his 7 hours. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So that's probably fairly close to where his family's at. His family was somewhere in Kansas. I want to say like about 7 or 8 hours drive from here. Yeah, mistakenly ventured into Kansas once. I've driven out to Georgia and then Florida both once from Colorado, and both of those, the fastest way is to go east through Kansas and into St. Louis and then down like through Tennessee. So that was the mistake that I made was making that drive. Once was for family and once was for a wedding, which was a family wedding, I guess. So trying to find somewhere in Kansas City. Yo, yeah. Yeah, I guess depending on from where you are. Yeah, Depot was there for that Florida drive. Driving from Florida, or like, and where we were in Florida wasn't too far out from Atlanta. We were only like a couple hours. So the drive to Atlanta is pretty much the same as that drive to Florida we did. It's like, it basically the exact same. I mean, you were there, but yeah, because we went through Atlanta and then down. So like, yeah, dude, that drive, oh my gosh. In that tiny little, in a Mini Cooper Sport, like 30 hours in a Mini Cooper Sport. That was one of the worst drives I've ever done in my life. Never again. I would drive to Florida again, but I need to stop. I'm an old man. If it was across the country to Florida or somewhere like on the East Coast. Dude, the middle of Atlanta, and what was it, wasn't it Nashville? Going through Nashville was awful too. See, look at that. We spent enough time talking and chatting that we're pretty close to hitting our hour mark of getting through this game, and that's perfect. Because I made a rule for myself, I'm gonna play every Dragon Ball Z game at least 1 hour, because there's a lot of Japanese ones, and I'm not gonna be able to read stuff, and there's also gonna be a lot of fighting games that are gonna be kind of boring. Like, I know there's like 2 or 3 fighting games on the Game Boy Advance that are like I mean, after about an hour, you know, you've played all of it. And all the ones that are in Japanese, like, you know me, I don't speak any other languages, so I don't know what I got nothing, you know. Stopping attack, and stopping attack. Fantastic. Oh, oops. Oh, I did want to do that. Yeah, because he was attacking. I, like, forgot completely where we were at in this. Let's use our final attack, I guess. Oh, man. Yeah, I wonder, after this one, I'm not sure which one will actually do. I don't have any cards to attack with. Yeah, we'll probably quit this one early. Look, this is just... This one's pretty nightmarish. No wonder this card game kind of fell apart. Like, I don't know anybody that actually played this card game, and I can see why now. You just beat the devil out of it. I had some cards, but I never learned like how to play. I remember getting some for Chris, but he also, I don't think, ever learned how to play. Yeah, it came with the Scouter. I was gonna say, I had a card that came, I had this game when I was a kid, so I had the card that came with this. And then I remember getting, I don't know if I got just like some booster packs, or if I ever got like an actual deck or anything. I remember having some cards when I was a kid. It was more for the artwork. They had the, you know, they had a little screenshot from the show on there, a little bit cool artwork. It was nice, fun. Let's do this hug maneuver, I guess. Let's give him a little hug from the behind. You know what I'm saying? There you go. Oh, and he drilled me off. Man. Keeps drilling me. I don't think I can attack with any of those. And he just defends everything. I just keep losing too. I think that's part of it with this one, is I keep dying. Well, and not really dying, but I don't know, none of my attacks are working. Doesn't seem like I am able to use any actual cards. Yeah, and like, okay, and like the combat thing, so it took me forever to realize that, like, so you start your turn, and then no matter whose turn it is, when you get into like a combat phase, you attack back and forth until you both just run out of cards, it seems like. And then it moves on to the next person's turn. One thing I wanted to do, what I was gonna try before this. Yeah, right, yeah, I'm like, that's what I'm gathering. It's taken me about an hour to figure out just barely how to play this. I wanted to do, I had found, apparently there's a a ROM hack of Mario Kart 64 called Dragon Ball Kart 64. And I really wanted to play that, but I just could not get a patch of it to work. Like I found the patch and I tried to patch a legally found ROM of the game. And yeah, it's like I'd never seen that before. I tried to, but like anytime, like because it's supposed to be like a patch or whatever, and that was the biggest thing standing in my way. I think in order to do it, you probably need some kind of illegally acquired ROM, or like a version that I don't have or something. Because yeah, I don't know, I just couldn't make the thing work. It was unfortunate. Yeah, some kind of, because it was like a homebrew game. So yeah, some shenanigans that I didn't know how to do. And I just found out about it like right before I started streaming, so I didn't have a lot of time before I got going, and I was like, we'll just have to keep going. We'll just have to do, so we beat Legacy of Goku last time on Dragon Ball Z. But we did actually. We beat that one. And I really should add 2 to the counter, because I've beaten Legacy of Goku 2 and Boo's Fury like just a month or 2 ago, so I'm probably not gonna beat those again. Like, I may as well just chalk those 2 up. We've done the first 3 Budokai games, then we went back and we've done a few of the original NES like games. I did the very first one. It was like a little adventure game that was pretty awful. And then I did one of the Super Nintendo ones, because there's a lot of Japanese ones that don't have English translations. Oh yeah, well, and that's, so there's the randomizer for Zelda is like a separate program that's like they did like a whole decompilation and recompilation of the source code of Ocarina of Time in C++. So it's like a different executable than just like a modded Zelda ROM, if that makes sense. Because that whole thing is written in C++, or I think just C. But yeah, that's called Ship of Harkinian. And then there's a few other things they did in that like same engine. There's a Star Fox one they called Starship, and then they did a Majora's Mask one. But yeah, so those are like, those randomizers are a whole other thing. And then the randomizer for Super Mario 64 was like a different file type. So yeah, I think the homebrew stuff and then like mods and actual ROM hacks I think are slightly different, or at least this one was, I guess, maybe made differently from the ones that I know how to do. I think we're just gonna see what we got here. Okay, we only have 3 health, and he's got 43. All right, so we're right about to lose again. This is perfect. We'll just we'll power up the most. I don't know, it doesn't seem to matter at all. Well, there you go. We ended our combat phase by using the Dragon Ball. Now we don't get to do anything on our turn. Just discard more of our defense cards so that we can't do anything. Yeah, he just powers up like super like I only get like 1 or 2, and then he'll power up like all the way. He powers up like half of his power up bar. I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. It's ridiculous. Oh, for Super Mario 64, because there is like a co-op Mario 64. Yeah, look up Super Mario 64 co-op, and I'm not sure, actually not sure on that one specifically. I can't remember, but I have played that one before. I can't remember. I know that one's, I think, like its own thing as well, because that one also was similar to like Ship, where it was like a bunch of extra files that came within Ship. Player 1, yeah. Oh, that one doesn't have 24. Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, I'm not sure. I was gonna say I was unsure about like how many that one. I was gonna say I wasn't sure how many that one had. 15 is the max. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's insane. Yeah, that's still insane though. 15. And the 24 is yeah, and 24 I imagine is probably, there's probably something out there where maybe you can mod it to doing like 24 people into one game. And maybe not the co-op one, but like just like some other hack out there. I don't know. Still 15 is that is an insane amount. Let's we're gonna throw this up real quick while we open. Severe instability. Yeah, I mean, imagine once you get like too many. Yeah, like once that makes sense. So you could probably mod it to do, 24 or whatever. But like officially 15 is the maximum that you have stable. And then once you get past that, like we don't guarantee it not breaking from having like 60 people in at the same time. That's pretty cool though. Yeah, so the couple times that I played once with Meester, and then just once with one of our Twitch viewers, Trey. And yeah, you basically are just each your own version of Mario. So like he was able to, you could go into Bomb World and collect the first couple stars, and it'll unlock the door, and I can stay outside that world, and then I can just go into, Thwomp and start collecting stars in Thwomp, and you share stars. And like you clear stars, you each can clear stars like on the maps independently. It was pretty cool. I'm gonna run real quick to the bathroom though, and then I'll start this other game while I have an ad break coming too. Yeah, it's really interesting the way it works. Okay, the music for this one's already better. That one slaps. That one slaps super hard. Yeah. Just wanted to give you guys a little musical. Just a little break before we get going, just to cleanse the palate from that last one. Holy crap. Oh, phase 2, baby. Now it's actual phase 2 as well. And where's, okay, there we go. All right. Cool. This one has more. I've actually never played this one. Doing Supersonic Warriors. Oh, I forgot to change. We'll do, because we are on number 8. Supersonic Warriors. Yeah, I do have Sparking Zero. I will have to play that at some point. I wasn't very good. I'm gonna end up playing through the Tenkaichi series entirely as well, though. So that at some point, I'm sure I'll get a little bit better, and then I'll maybe I'll do Sparking Zero as the last one, because that is technically 4. This Tenkaichi 4. But let's see. Piccolo, Vegeta, Trunks, Frieza. Is that Zero? Master Roshi? Got some cells in Majin Buu, Gotenks, Namek Saga. And then I imagine Cell and Buu Saga, probably. Okay, I don't know. Yeah, we'll just start fighting. Yeah, no, I did want to get through more of Sparking Zero than I did, but I kind of got bored. I need to do a bunch of the, they had a lot of, what if side stories and shit, though, that I didn't do, and I really want to do a lot of those. You should be happy that someone so elite is willing to play with a lowlife like you. Called it. Don't waste your breath. You'll need it in battle. Yeah, it's my best Vegeta. Right. And this one, I know, is just straight fighting game, I'm pretty sure, though. Because they had one of these on the Game Boy Color. Okay. Cool. So B like starts a combo, and you can use A to do like an attack after that. Okay, that was pretty easy. I didn't really figure out much how to play, except, I mean, I won. I beat the shit out of him, so I mean, that, like, I guess I did it. But the price the planet paid was too high. Many friends, even Piccolo, died, and the Earth's Dragon Balls disappeared. Yeah, hey, at least the music in this one is better. I'll take it. I'll take every little victory that I can get about this one being better than the trading card game. Which is so far, like, infinitely better than the trading card game. Yeah, I never thought I'd join forces with you either. Alright. Cool, getting you fight? Ah, sweet. You can do double fights in this one. Ooh. Tingly, tingly. Alright. Yeah, smack him into the ground. How'd you do that? Oh, how'd I do that? I think that was L button. Okay. R button charges. It looks like. And then, I mean, Game Boy Advance don't really have anything other than A and L. A, B, and L. Yeah. Vegeta spreads, though. Come here. I'm the ultimate Super Saiyan. I'm the one and the only. Uh-oh. Okay, I don't know if there's a block. Yeah! Yeah, we got him. Doesn't matter. Ooh. Oh! This isn't even my final form. Oh, is it because Vegeta died? So do we have another game, I think, where the story is entirely different. Yeah. Yep. 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 This one's gonna tell a whole other... Vegeta died and Goku awoke as a Super Saiyan. Just want everybody to take in. Let me just move myself real quick. And let's take that real quick just so everybody can see that's actually what that says. Okay. Pull all this back up now. This is the craziest thing I've ever seen in my life. Completely ridiculous. Oh, we fight two Friezas? We could get double Frieza. One thing I'm excited for is Tenkaichi 3, because I know, even with Sparking Zero having so many characters. Oh. Okay, okay. Yeah, see, and that was I didn't play any online with Sparking Zero. I also, I don't know, like I said, I got pretty bored. Like, I made it through most of the story, and then I just didn't, I don't know, I didn't care to get too much better at it. But a lot of it was just, you know, back, like, I got so good at the old Tenkaichi games back in the day, and then it just, I think that's part of it, is like, I don't know, it's like trying to play World of Warcraft again, where I'm just like, I'm just bored already. Hard to get through it again. But yeah, that's, yeah, no, I am excited to play more of the what if stories with that one and try to get a little bit better at it, because I did get better once I set it to the classic controls. Ah, he's blowing up Namek. Cool. Boy from the future. Yep. Alright. So that's all done already. Yeah, and I could see online being spammy as well, because the old Tenkaichi games were very spammy online as well. Like, because I remember playing just like local verses on the old Tenkaichi games, like I think it was Tenkaichi 2, where I used to play co-op with that all the time with Chris, and that was like one of those got you. I think Tenkaichi 2 was the one where Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta had like a spam combo that you could do where you could combo lock people in Tenkaichi 2. And there was yeah. Sorry, yep. No, yeah, I just like, I looked at the 2 and I was like, yeah, that's what I thought though. It was like, yeah, it was 2 had Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta where he did that up kick. And then you would teleport up and smash them into the ground, and then you could teleport to the ground and you did your final flash, and then you could rinse and repeat. Yeah. And I remember Chris getting really good at that, and it was just like, cool, well, there's no point in playing versus because he's just going to use Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Can't do anything. Yeah. So it's probably Dr. Gero that I thought was maybe Master Roshi. Yeah, dude would always pick Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. But that's okay, because in the old Budokai games, back when you used to be able to, when you did the skills in like Budokai 3, is the one where you could put the viral heart disease on your character. And then you could put, oh, gotcha. You could put the viral heart disease and the vaccine on your character in Budokai 3. And so your enemy's health would keep dropping constantly, and yours would. And then you could only take like 1 or 2 other abilities with you, which was fine. But yeah, I used to do that to him back in the old Budokai games, so makes sense. We used to cheese each other all the time. Oh man. Alright, this one's starting to get hard now. Also haven't figured out how to do energy attacks at all. Oh, there it is. Yeah, Piccolo, get him. Got him. Really stepped my game up there. Yeah, the viral heart disease trick was so funny back in the day. Because you could basically you just wait for your buddy to go to the bathroom, right? And then you would go into the custom real quick and make yourself like, you know, custom 3 on, you know, Piccolo or whoever. It didn't really matter, just anybody you were good with. Give yourself the viral heart disease, the vaccine, and then you could take like a double, you know, like destructive wave or Kamehameha or whatever, you know, and you know, start the match real quick. Try to make sure they don't get a look at your capsules when you're starting, because I'm pretty sure it would show you the capsules like when you select your custom thing. So you'd have to just do it real quick, and then yeah, dude, health bar would be dropping the whole time and yours wouldn't, and then you just mollywop them. Yeah, Piccolo and Vegeta. Piccolo was really good. I got really good with Tien. Tien is really good in most of the fighting games. Tien always ends up being really good. But yeah, in the 2D Budokais, Piccolo, in Budokai 2, when I played through the story in that one, Piccolo, I beat most people with just Piccolo. Like, Piccolo was where it was at. I cannot dodge. Oh. Still haven't figured out how to do like special attacks in this one. Probably like old school. Alright, Cell's starting to beat me up. That is usually where they increase the difficulty in games though, you know. Cell's about halfway through the story. He keeps humping me. That is a child. Oh man. Now is where knowing how to play the game would have been pretty helpful. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's not good. Dang. We just got doo-doo buttered on. Path of Exile 2? I haven't played any of the Path of Exile games, but that's like, those are similar to like Diablo, right? Yeah. Yeah, that actually sounds pretty fun. Maybe I'll pick that up. Is it like cross-platform? Yeah. Been thinking about picking that up. I have like $8.50 in my Steam wallet. I haven't bothered to spend on anything. I think it's only like $30 too, so it'd be pretty cheap. Get back here. Yeah, one of those things where I've just, I've had like about $10 in my Steam wallet, like, yeah. And I just haven't had anything to spend that on. So if it's crossplay, like, I'm sure my pewter can handle it. Oh man, Cell is starting to slap me around. There we go. I was gonna say, I'll just keep punching him in the head if I need to. Yeah, get him. Yeah, and if it's you know, Diablo-esque, like, I'll figure out how to play, you know. Is there a paladin? You can keep spamming my chat. You're the only person chit-chatting, man. I don't mind. Stay and talk. I don't give a shit. Yeah, is there a paladin? I think he's gonna hump me to death. I wish I could, at any point, figure out how to do, like, a special ability in this game. Yeah, I think Cell's gonna mollywop me. I think this might be where this one ends, too. Because a lot of these Game Boy ones, like, except for the RPGs, they're gonna be pretty short. Especially because I'm not really trying to spend too much time. Like, there's a kind of paladin like class. Yeah, all right, I'm down. I'm just kidding. I'm sure there's like some kind of barbarian class as well, and a warrior class. Yeah. For sure, like some kind of barbarian. You said there's a druid class. That'll probably be fun. I imagine there's some kind of assassin or rogue. Draw balls. So is that... Okay, is that what you're supposed to do? Just don't... Okay, just don't stop. Just relentless. Just keep it going. Just keep beating him. Yeah. All right, we figured it out. Just don't stop. Just like the Red Hot Chili Peppers, can't stop the shindig to the dindig. Does it work with Gohan too? Playing the druid's their newest hero. Come on. dude, at some point they just stop blocking. So you just hit through the block. Don't like stop at any point to give them an opening. Heard that. Oh. Yeah. Does this version, so we just actually give him a real Kamehameha, because I don't think we died. We didn't have to die at any point. Yeah, he says Saiyans. Like there's two of us there. How's that possible? Because there was two of them. Can't like LR bring that up at all. Okay. So I'll just real quick so that everybody can see that again. By Goku and Gohan's Kamehameha. So in this version of the story, we've got Goku live. Him and Gohan together defeat Cell. Not just Gohan alone. And then we've just been alive, I guess, this whole time. You know, I appreciate a Dragon Ball game that's willing to mix up the story a little bit. Because we all know, like, what happens, right? You know, we've all seen the show a million times. So it's nice to get a little twist where I'm like, oh? Goku's alive? What? What'd you guys do with this, you goobers? You goobers. Here I come, I'll kill you. Do we just... Yep. Same method. And then, yeah, just like smack him into the ground. Oh man, Vegeta's kicking my ass. There we go. Yeah, this one's pretty good, actually. Yeah, it controls really well. I thought this was the one I didn't like, but that's actually, I think, going to be like Taketsu or whatever. Dragon Ball Z Taketsu. There's another Game Boy Advanced fighting one that I know not nearly as good. Darn it. Yeah, got him. Yeah, this one's pretty good, I will say. Yeah, it's I like that you can just kind of fly all around, and the way they do the perspective is kind of cool. The way you just kind of get smaller toward the bottom of the screen if they're like really high up. And yeah, so far it just seems to be like A-B combos. Like you have your B button does like a quick hit and your A button does like a smash attack. And then R and B does like your key blast. And then I guess R and A is probably your special moves, but that hasn't worked for me. So. Yeah, it's sick though. Yeah, we have to destroy him now. Yeah, let's do this. Yeah, I got to kick him through a mountain. Yeah, Boo's dying better than Vegeta did. There we go. There we go. And I like that it's basically just 2 health bars too. He just kind of gets back up. I thought it was gonna be two versions, you know, like they'd like switch out. I figured that was how the Game Boy Advance game was just gonna handle that kind of like transaction, you know. But they left enough space for animations for them just like getting up. Here we go. Yeah, Super Boo. Super Boo is a lot easier. Getting combos up here too. Mashing them into mountains twice. Oh, he blew me up a little bit there. Got him. Nice. Nice. We actually figured out how to play this one too. All right. Yeah. Goku prepares the spirit bomb. All right. Share your spirit with me. Yep. And it's done. Stand back, Vegeta. We don't even need Hercule. Oh, nice. Yeah, Final Fantasy Chronicle games. I have not. I don't think I've played any of those. Was that? Yeah, the tactics games I do remember. Was Chronicles the ones? Was that just like 1 and 2? Wasn't it? They do like that was the Crystal Chronicles, where they were just like the remakes of like 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 or something, right? The NES ones, because I never played any of those ones. Yeah. Yeah, and then I remember Tactics. I was never a huge fan of Tactics, but I just not as good with, I just don't, that style of gameplay is not really like that up my alley, I don't know. I think I remember you having Tactics back in the day, though. I remember trying it. Somebody had it back in the day, and I remember trying Tactics. I want to say back in high school. That one was good. This one was short. That took us less than an hour to get through Goku's story. I guess we could do one more story. We could also... Oh, that's... Yeah. Taking a screenshot of that. Because I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't know what I'm gonna do with that, but I'm gonna do something with that. We're doing something with that. Yeah, Tactics is like a whole other thing. It reminds me of like, I never played them, but it reminds me at least of that same kind of style of like the Mega Man Battle Network games, which I never played, or I guess the ones that I did play, the one that I did play that it kind of reminds me of, maybe you played as well, was Fractured Butthole. Not Stick of Truth, because Stick of Truth I remember didn't have any like up or down, left or right movements, but I never finished Fractured Butthole, but that one was, I remember had like a little bit more like moving around, yeah. And so that's similar to like the kind of like the Tactics. I know Tactics was more of like a full map that you would move your guys around in. But yeah, I know Battle Network was very similar to Fractured Butthole, and I know that's just kind of the same visual style-ish. Yeah. You know, one thing I do want to do while we're just still in this game. Option mode? So you get points, and you use the points to unlock. That makes sense, because I didn't unlock any guys like when I played. So, okay, cool. We played it on normal. That's good. That's good. I always like to check because I know you weren't here when we did the Budokai series, but they put all the Budokai games on easy. It's like very easy to very hard, you know, like the 5 difficulty rankings, and they put it on easy for you. So like, you know, like medium easy, second difficulty, and even those got pretty challenging on just easy. Let's do a training real quick, because I want... Oh. Tutorial. Just train me, Piccolo. Okay. Sick. Yes! Okay. Yeah, you have to work your way. You can't start at the hardest difficulty. Well, you can. Like in the older Budokai games, you can start at the hardest difficulty. You just, they don't tell you. So you have to go into the options and change it. But without changing it, they just start you off on easy, like without. Yeah. And so that was like, I was playing, at some point I'm getting my butt kicked, and I was like, man, I wonder what difficulties this is on. And I went and looked, and it was on easy, and I was like, well, stop complaining. I will get better. Heard that. Like, games used to be harder. That is 100% true. Yeah, definitely got my ass handed to me. Okay. That's Power Blast. Okay. I wonder if that's what I was just doing. Yep. Okay. So the blue ones are that. Teach me how to. Huh. Yeah, that's a shame. I guess we could do a little bit more of this. What's Z battle mode? Yeah. Oh, cool. And they'll just pick an enemy for me. Sick. Yeah, let's just do another fight real quick. Yeah, get shredded on. Let's try. I'm gonna say I'm trying like I was trying to do like maybe Mortal Kombat style special moves, or like Street Fighter. That didn't seem to work either. Oh, PS5. PS5 controller. It's my preferred controller, and these ones work with, like, you can just plug and play into Windows these days with a PS5 controller. Like, I can just Bluetooth straight in, or I can plug it in, and it just recognizes it as a gamepad. Like, as if it was just an Xbox controller. It's pretty nice. Yeah, I couldn't believe it, because I remember back in the day, you used to have to download all kinds of crazy drivers and crap to get, like, PS3 and PS4 controllers to work on a Windows PC. Get shredded on, Krillin. Yeah. This one has pretty good music too. Most of the fighting games have pretty awesome music. This one has pretty good tattoos. Shredded on. These guys are nothing compared to the story mode guys. They don't even know about just punching through the block. Get out of here, Kakarot. Look at that perfect finish. He didn't even touch me once. Life remaining 100. Look at that, yeah. Clown, don't you see you can never defeat me? That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, without like playing a bunch to unlock like all the different characters and like the different stories and like the higher difficulties, I think I've found like the limit of this game. The story mode in Sparking Zero gave me a decent challenge as well, I would say. And I remember like going back for the what ifs. I remember finding pretty challenging for a lot of the what if stories, as well as just like to do the special conditions to like get the what if stories to, you know, to trigger. Because it was similar to Tenkaichi 3 in that way, which I liked, where you could just like, you could trigger a what-if story by just like beating, yeah, like beating a certain thing a certain way. Yeah. Like, I remember in the first, in Tenkaichi 3, I remember like the first way you could do it was by defeating Raditz on the very first fight with like Goku and Piccolo, but without doing the story things. Without doing the story, because you could hit like R3 to activate the story, and I remember that would like make Goku and Piccolo do the special beam cannon thing, and you'd kill Goku. Yeah, and it was like if you just didn't use the story things and you were just good enough, because Raditz was pretty tough, but if you were good enough, you could beat him. Get shredded on. Ba, ba, da, ba, ba. So it's just like a quick version of like every fight, kind of. We haven't fought Cell. We would have needed to fight Cell. I always love to, I find it interesting which, like, you know, which characters they choose to put into these old games. Because until you get to the Tenkaichi ones, that's when, like, you know, they started, like, priding themselves on putting, like, everyone in there in every form. these earlier fighting games, you have a lot of just like, I don't know, we decided to do Fat Boo and Super Boo and not Kid Boo. And we gave you Final Form Frieza, or like, what was it in Budokai 1? They're like, we gave you First Form Frieza and Final Form Frieza. Oh yeah, not Super Vegeta, but like actual Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. Super Saiyan 2 vegetables. Eat your Super Saiyan vegetables. See, that's funny, because I think my favorite version of Vegeta would actually be Super Vegeta. I really liked, and I think it was more just the way they explain in that section of the series, the way they explain the Ascended Super Saiyan, and like when they show like Cell explaining it to Trunks, and he's like, you don't think, like, you think you were stronger than Vegeta, but Vegeta was just smarter than you. He just didn't bulk up as much as you did. Like, he bulked up, but just not as much. So he kept some of his speed. Like, you thought you could go to a level beyond, but really you were just being an idiot. And it shows, like, yeah, Super Vegeta, I think, shows the perfect balance of, like, Vegeta didn't quite make it to that next level, but he at least was smart enough to not, like, overbulk himself in the, like, super version, you know? Did we not even? Oh, we did, okay. Well, how did we get... That says 400,000. Right. Well, I guess it's because we're only on normal, I guess, but like, but we got a score of like 3 million. We should have totally gotten the high score. We didn't even get the high score. Ridiculous. Let's do another one of those, because that was quick and fun. Just do level 1 Piccolo, because that's the best we got. I guess we could have gone and bought a better version of Piccolo. Fight ourselves, huh? What's up, Nail? Yeah, no, Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta's pretty sick, though, like... I don't know, if I had to pick... It's hard for me to pick a favorite Dragon Ball Z character, because it fluctuates depending on my mood, you know? Like, sometimes it's Piccolo. A lot of the time, but Piccolo has some of the best arcs. Ooh. Bum, ba, ba, bum. Yeah, Piccolo is pretty awesome. He's definitely one of the best. I was like, I didn't select team battle. How come he got Gohan? That was just a special attack where Gohan comes out. not fair. Oh, man. Goku! Man, 1 life point left. We're almost dead. Oh no! Yeah, the Majin Vegeta arc is really sick. And that is probably one of his better moments as well, too. Is just the Majin arc, like storyline wise, because he's like, dude, I only get Goku for 1 day. I'm gonna fight him. I'm gonna fight him. Nobody's gonna stop me. Yeah, and that, I think that gives you one of the best moments for both Piccolo and Vegeta when he's going to blow himself up and he's like, I get to fight him, like, when I die, and Piccolo's like, dude, you know how many people we've killed? Like, neither of us get to go to the same place Goku goes to. I am Demon King Piccolo. I don't think I'm going anywhere near the Kai planets. I mean, even though he did, but, you know, neither here nor there. Just kind of leaving out the fact that he definitely sacrificed himself and managed to like, undo his wrongs, even though he killed, like, so many people. Gotcha. Get him. Get him. Yeah, definitely one of the better Goku, or one of the better, like, Piccolo Vegeta moments as well. Is getting those two. Like, discussing what happens to them after they die. Yeah, get smickety smacked up. We're doing pretty good with Piccolo. We had one fight there that almost got Krillin almost beat us, but now we're beating up Majin Buu, which I always think is pretty odd, you know? Yeah, I was gonna say, he kills that whole stadium. There's a lot of shit that he does. Nah, he was possessed. He definitely did that on purpose, but he was possessed. Got him. Yeah, we can just keep. I love that you can just keep smacking him after the fight's over. He was dead a little while ago, but we'll just keep hitting him. Yes. Oh. We did pretty good. Oh shit, that's Supersonic Warriors. All right, let's see. I don't know if I'm gonna call it or we might do a little bit of something else. I'm pretty tired. I did work earlier today. You know, I think we are gonna end it. I think we are. If anybody's on YouTube, thanks for coming by. I mean, we had 7 views at some point. So anybody over on YouTube, thanks for coming in.